are in Charleston right now. We're parked on top of a parking garage. I'm giving you a view of the city skyline. And we are actually going to watch fireworks from here tonight. Right over here, they're going to be shooting them off in this general area. So we're hoping to be able to see them all in the sky right here.
Alright, so if you look down here, there's this little gas station, the Scotchman. To the building next to it, that yellow building. If you keep going down, you'll see where it turns into a brick building.
All the way right over there.
That is High Cotton Restaurant. There's also a hotel on top of it. It's a 5-star restaurant.
And JD used to work there, and he was, what were you, the pastry chef there?
I was a garden manger chef, which is a fancy word for I made salads and cold appetizers. And then they attempted to make me their pastry chef, and then I didn't work there anymore. So yeah, it was a learning experience. Glad I did it. Enjoyed fine dining. Not a pastry chef. Not my gig.
So now we're gonna go head downstairs and give you a tour of the city.
Gotta go places and do things. Maybe to forget it.
Remember when I used to park here to go to work? I'd pay $15 a day to go work.
I didn't know you parked here.
Well, before I got that parking spot.
I would imagine that was like an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of work.
Hour and a half just to park.
Yeah.
I had to work an hour and a half just to pay to park there. Another half hour just for the gas to get there.
And then once we got the parking spot, it was like $120 a month.
It was, yeah, it was $120 a month.
Isn't that crazy?
John Calhoun is buried in here. And it is locked. St. Philip's West Cemetery. What do you know about it?
I just know that it started at where St. Michael's Church is right now, was where this church originally was. And I think it burned down, and they built it here, and it burned into the ground all over again. And then they finally built it, I think it was like a year or two afterwards, when they added the steeple to it. And the steeple actually was part of a series of lighthouses. It was the rear one, and the front one was at Fort Sumter.
Ooh, one of Kristal's least favorite things about Charleston.
It's all right.
Poor horsey. It's really hot out here.
We went last time out there.
Isn't it open? Following Courtney.
Your skill is extraordinary.
I like the narrow little pathways.
So this place is called Pirate House, and whenever the English were imposing high tariffs on the goods in Charleston, this house was supposedly used for trades with pirates, obviously. And so the rumor is that there's a tunnel in the bottom of this building that goes all the way out to the battery. But what I've really heard is that the basements all had street access, and that's what it really is, and they just bricked it in. It
Is
was
it?
built in 1695.
Shoes are sailor
These are
hats.
hats. That's a hat.
That's not.
I'm assuming the blue pieces on his legs are hats.
Yeah, like top hats,
Oh, like chef hats.
Yeah.
and then like
So
sailor
that's
hats.
16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
His arms.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
I can count.
Hat man.
Look at Charleston.
So this poinsettia tower, the descendants of the people who built this tavern, they introduced the poinsettia into the United States. He was a Mexican ambassador, and he introduced the poinsettia. So you can thank him for all your red Christmas flowers.
So is the poinsettia from Mexico?
Yes.
Gotta go, gotta see things. See new places and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things. Maybe to forget it.
Your skill is extraordinary.
There was a man who lived here, and he got a bag of rice from a cook on a pirate ship from Madagascar, and he planted it, and he realized he had seen rice growing in like marshy stuff before, and he planted it in his garden on this alley, and it grew, and he shared it with planters in Charleston, and that's how rice became the major cash crop. No, look at him in the grate. There's like
It's
stairs.
a basement. Shine bright like a diamond.
There's like water sitting in it.
Mega Java.
Wow, why does it have a basement? That's so crazy. DuBose Hayward wrote a book called Porgy, and it was about all this, because these used to be the slums, and like they sold vegetables off the windowsills, and the back of it, like it just there's pictures of it, and it looks disgusting. But DuBose Hayward wrote a book called Porgy based on all the people that live here, and then George Gershwin stayed at a cabin on Folly and wrote the opera Porgy and Bess.
It used to be open up and you could walk there pretty good.
No, it's
This is like one of my favorite things in Charleston. I think it's so cool. Y'all, I want to go swimming in that fountain right there. We could go down to the waterfront and go swim in the pineapple fountain. The four corners of law.
Yes, the four corners of law.
The county, the state, federal, and the ecclesiastic. Whenever the big anti-slavery movement started, like with politics, and Abraham Lincoln was running for president, that's where they held the DNC when the Democrats were what are now Republicans, and they couldn't come up with enough support for any one of their candidates, so by default Abraham Lincoln became president and abolished slavery.
Your skill is extraordinary.
Oh, that feels so good.
Did it?
Oh God.
And it's like uses like I don't remember what the thing was, molecular weight to adjust itself. It has been crooked all day, which means everywhere we walk in the city is off level.
Yep.
Like look, at all day it's been on this slightly.
You know, the whole city is built on trash and
I know.
Yeah.
Not the
dead
whole
people.
city,
Well,
not the whole
a large portion of it.
but like all major streets that people drive down are actually creek beds.
Yep.
Yeah, like the market.